Who do you have your eye on for the early Heisman watch as the season gets underway?
Well, I think anybody, if you ask that, whether it's Dan or any of your guys there, they would probably tell you that everybody's talking about Trevor Lawrence and Tua Tagovailoa at Alabama. Obviously, those two met in the national championship. If you're going outside, it's like picking Tiger versus the field back in the old days. If you're going to go outside of that group, you know, there's Sam Ehlinger at Texas, Jake Fromm at Georgia would be a possibility. I would throw J.K. Dobbins at Ohio State as a running back. Jonathan Taylor's another one that I think would have an opportunity to make a potential push. So I think it's an exciting year. Every year you try to figure out the Heisman in August. It's pretty much impossible. But this year, more than any other year, I think those two that I mentioned, Tua and Trevor, are probably the two that I think everybody's kind of pointing at those two because of the years that they enjoyed a year ago and the fact they're both back with a lot around them.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Obviously, Trevor cannot go pro at the end of this season. Tua can. We had Mel Kiper in here earlier this week, and he currently has Tua as a prospect rated ahead of Justin Herbert out in Oregon, which disagrees with a lot of the perspective that I've had up here. Give me a sense of, as the season begins, your breakdown on those two guys' prospects going forward.
Well, first you have to be excited about Justin Herbert. I think most of your fans east of the Rockies don't know a lot about Justin Herbert. He's 6'6", 235 pounds, can make every single throw. He's athletic, he can run. Now, I would say his decision-making is a little bit different than what you're dealing with as far as the consistency versus Tua. Tua isn't as big. He's not going to wow you at the combine or anything like that. Doesn't have necessarily even the arm strength that you see with Justin Herbert. But I would be with Mel as we sit here going into the year, and the only reason I say that is it's easy right now to be a little bit down on Tua because of the way the year ended. Tua's had an entire offseason to study his flaws and what happened late in the year. He's got to get better at a pre-snap read to a post-snap read. That's the area that he's worked the most to improve, but I would give Tua an edge over Herbert before the season starts.
All right, let the season begin. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.